Hi, everyone. I just wanted to go over what to do when you first get your lab kit. So I got mine too. So we're going to open them up at the same time. And I do recommend that you keep the box just so you can keep everything together and you don't lose anything. Inside the kit is a QR code. You can scan that and it'll give you the shipping contents. Right. So it looks like we have some gloves. And according to our sheet, yep, we should have two, so we have them. Next thing I have is shoe covers. So we have the sleeve. I'm sure one there's what's there one is. All right, then we have one cold seal card packaging. And that's all you're gonna need for the lab is just one. And then we have safety goggles. So it says we should have 10 alcohol pads. It looks like they're in here with some of the other ingredients. And yeah, let's get that one. We have placebo tablets. We have labels. And then we have the gum acacia. I'm just gonna put all of this back in here for now. Next, we have another supply bag. It has syringes. It has syringes, syringe adapters. We have the rubber bulb. Then we have just some regular caps for the syringes. And we have the weighing boats. So you'll use those when weighing stuff out on your scale. So when you take your kit out and do your inventory to see if anything's missing, I suggest putting everything back the way that you found it. So that way, when you do need to do the lab, everything's together, just in case. And then we have some face masks. You should have. Says one, I think there's two in here. And then now we have a little bag with our compounding stuff we're going to use. So you should have 1 tube of petroleum jelly. 1 tube of cocoa butter. 1 tube of Eucerin. Next, we have our 100 ml graduated cylinder for measuring. Then we should have a plastic beaker, looks like a measuring cup. And then we also have the funnel. Next, we have the counting tray. So when you open it up, you'll see the counting tray, and there should be a spatula in there too. Yeah. So spatula. Remember when you're using this, that you're counting 5 tablets at a time, and you're just putting your tablets on here and putting them over here 5 at a time. When you go to externship, you'll want to make sure that you have that skill kind of already down. So I recommend practicing that as much as you can. And that will definitely help you while you're on externship, because you'll already be like, I know how to fill prescriptions. All right, next I have the surgical gown. So there's only one of them in here, and you don't need to use this while you're doing the lab. There's an actual lab where you're going to need to wear this. All right, and then we should also have a 10 ml graduated cylinder. A Pharmacy Tech spatula. And you should also have this 4-ounce bottle of liquid ibuprofen placebo. Then we have this cherry syrup. Be careful with this. I have heard from students that it does stain. You should also have a folder, and inside the folder is a shipping invoice and a purchase order that you're going to use for one of the labs. You should have 5 4-ounce amber bottles. So I just want to point out that on the side or the back of it here, we have a ounce symbol from the apothecary system. And then we have the Roman numeral for 4 there. So there you go. We do use the apothecary system. We also have this digital scale. You should have this pipette. And in our box here, you should have 12.5 milligrams of furosemide placebo tabs, 20 count of placebo tabs for suspension, 20 count solution tablets, aspirin 400 milligram tablets. Keep in mind all this is fake. Benazepril 10 milligrams, an empty vial, and Precti powder. And that should be everything that's in your kit. If you're missing anything, please let me know and I'll give you the phone number to reach out to them, or it should be in one of these boxes or when you start the labs. You want to let them know as soon as possible if you're missing anything, so that way they can replace it. If you're only missing the 2 pages here, don't call them for that. I can just make a copy and send it to you. And that is our lab kit. So you can get started now. Remember, you first need to do the getting started lab, then the lab safety video.